Hello guys, my name is Armin. In today's episode, learning Revizto, we want to take a look at how to import drawings, also how to slip sheeting. So depends on the source. If it's a Revit, you might have the sheets available for you. So when you export and publish the model, you can get the sheets coming with it. And then after that, you might get different revisions, different drawings that you only receive the PDF, but not the actual Revit model with. So in this episode, I'm going to show you how to import drawing just separate from the model, and also how to adjust the revisions, how to slip sheet, and also how to get the models from Procore, from ACC, from BIM 360. So this is going to be a good one. Hope that you guys like it. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Let's jump into Revizto.
In today's episode, learning Revizto, we want to take a look at slip sheeting. And slip sheeting is happening in the 2D environment. So you have a different way to bring the sheets in. First, when you export your Revit, you can basically bring everything with your source file. You can bring all the sheets, but you can basically do it separate. You can bring in PDF and also just separately. If you have a sheet by sheet, or you can bring a stack of drawings, you can kind of do it later on. So this one that we have over here, basically exported from Revit. And you guys are seeing that basically all the models came in and the sheets with it. So if I click on architectural, you see some items over here. So when I select it, basically shows me the detail of the sheet, shows me the version and the source. So this one came directly from Revit, and you'll be able to see it. The good thing about Revizto, you can connect it to your Procore BIM 360 if you share the model cloud-based version, not just on your local drive. You have the opportunity to link it to the Procore, get to the access to the folders, and bring all the drawings in directly from there, or you can separately bring it from your local drive. So right now, basically, you can see all the sheets here. There's like a few items on top. One of them is this info. So it's going to give you this info box in this corner. You can kind of see it. When you select, it basically shows what's going on, and you can click on it. You can kind of go inside the actual drawing. So, and when you kind of go through the sheet, you can kind of go back and forth. You can see it right here. You can see the name of it. Also, if you want to go back to the first sheet, you can kind of click on those. And the I info we did kind of talk about is going to open up the box for you. These three is going to give you the folder tree, plus all of the inventory box that you have. You can turn them on and off. This one, you can kind of move it. If you have a drawing, you can move it from one folder to another folder. You can select this and kind of move stuff around. This one, it can help you create a new folder. This one, export. All of these items on top, it basically filters and bring you whatever you have. If you want to add more, you'll be able to select more filters to basically get your sheets. But if you want to import anything, you'll basically click on this one, and this one is going to give you the option. So you can see I only have one option here, and the reason is because this model is not cloud based. So if you have a cloud based model that I'm going to show you right now, you have another option at the bottom that basically is going to tell you from the docs. And you can see these docs right here is grayed out, and because I do not have access to the cloud base. So if your model is cloud based, you'll be able to go directly from anything is cloud and link to the Revit, so such as Procore, BIM 360, ACC, and whatnot. And you can bring everything to your model here. So right here, I kind of switched to a cloud-based model, just gonna show you guys what are your option. So you can see it right here. You basically import from the file, which is gonna be from your model or local drive, and this is from the docs. Basically, you click on it and you can get access to Procore ACC docs to bring a new sheets or new drawings into Revizto. Okay, so I switched back to my local, basically saved model right here. I'm gonna bring import some files, so I'm gonna click on this and just kind of select some file to. So right here, let's just basically bring just a civil. I select, hit open, and then you guys see it's gonna take a few seconds or a few moments based on the how many sheets you have. It basically bring it over here. So right now you basically look at this, and I want you to kind of pay attention on top. So it says sheet naming based on what. So you have a few options how they want to kind of name the sheets. So right here you can see the name of the sheet. It's C001A, and right here that's the way it's naming page label. You can change it to a different option. They have a name plus page. They have a parsed file name that also you'll be able to fix those and adjust all of them any way you want, right? So you can adjust them, hit OK, and it basically is going to adjust it per the way that you want it. So I always leave it to the page label to make sure that it kind of reads everything. And then like this one kind of right here, I know it's not accurate. I can kind of go and adjust, get rid of this, and just say, okay, so it's gonna give me this. I don't want these one. Like here it says it's only one. It's fine. I kind of do it like this. So you can basically adjust the sheet any way you want. It's coming in a little bit weird, and then different naming, and then mostly happening with the civil drawings. And that's the reason that I brought in, because the location of the page label sometimes changes on the drawing sheet. It's not exactly where it's supposed to be. Like the other ones, not in a specific location. It gets a little bit bigger, smaller changes and whatnot. So since you guys can see three columns, let's say right here. So one of them is this is what I have. If you want to rotate, you feel like it came in wrong, you can adjust it over here. You can see the label, check the naming, and here it says connect. And this happens when you're bringing the second version, like when you slip sheet and you bring in the revision ones, and you'll be able to connect them if you're missing something. If it's not, kind of goes based on the page label, find the exact sheet and connect them together. And we're going to do it after that. So this is the first time that we're bringing sheet in. I want you guys to see how it looks like when you're bringing the sheet into Revizto. So you have a name, you have all of these items one by one, and you'll be able to kind of adjust. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with everything that I have over here. I'm gonna just hit done. It's gonna take a few seconds. It's gonna process the data or the drawing that I have, and basically it's gonna open them up right here. So these are all the civil sheets that I have. So I just want to create a folder. Just call it civil, and then create. And right now I'll just want to basically select all of these sheets that I have and kind of brought in. So I kind of select all of that, and I want to basically put them in that folder, which I can move this, select this, and then hit next. It's basically taking everything over there. I'm going to tell it move, and right now it's moving. So I just want you to kind of show you how the process is, how you guys will be able to kind of see the sheets that coming in. So if I right now click on this, I'll be able to see the sheets, like everything is kind of right here. You can kind of look at the sheets, move around. You can kind of create your issues, and whatnot, right? You can turn it into a overlay. So I have all of this, and right now let's go and then let's say bring a new civil drawing, see how it's basically is gonna look like, right? So I'm gonna go to import file. I'm gonna select the sheets, and I'm gonna hit open. So this is gonna be the different version that you guys bring in, but I'm gonna bring in the new version. So right now, I want you to kind of see and pay attention to the difference that we did before. So I am on the page label, basically the naming. It's gonna show me what is the page label is. This is the original one, and it says it's gonna be replaced by this, right? So, and the reason is this is gonna be your revision, the new one that coming in, and is gonna replace your old one with the new one. And you can kind of double check all the naming and everything that basically has. So in case if it didn't recognize anything and something is missing right now, something like that, you can kind of check these real quick. So this sheet's already identified all the revisions, so I'm good. Let's say something is disconnected, like it doesn't recognize the label. So what you do, you need to click on connect and then go over here, just type the name. So I kind of type C, what was that, 001A. So it finds it and I click on it and say select. So it can replace it. So sometimes you have new sheets, sometimes you that hasn't been recognized before, like hasn't been published before, is going to be new edition that you only have one over here. Sometimes it's a duplicate, is going to tell you. Sometimes it's going to tell you this is going to be replaced, is going to tell you with the new version of it is going to be replaced. But if it has the same data, if it has the same sheet, it cannot flag it as the actual duplicate. You can kind of get rid of the duplicate. If something is disconnected and you just want to make sure, you can simply check, search, find it, add it over here. When you're happy, you kind of hit OK. It basically go through it and publish the new one. It basically easily use slip sheeting the next the next revision to the new one. So this is going to be a very fast and easy way to do it. Just to recap, you guys can bring the sheets directly from your source, which is going to be Revit. If you're cloud-based shared model, you can bring it directly from Procore, ACC, BIM 360, or whatever you have your, or from Box if you have it in the Box folder. And also you can bring it locally from your local drive or your downloads right here. And then the first version is going to be placed when you do the revisions, is basically show you it's duplicated, will going to be replaced with the new version or not. So it's a very simple process. You guys can do it very easily. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.